positive manner. And now for tonight's starting lineups. Representing the Lake Orion Dragons, on forward, number 16, John Whitted. On forward, number 17, Easton Thomas. On forward, number 87, Jack Haynes. Playing defense for the Dragons, number 4, Brennan Brown. On defense, number 13, Max Neal. And in goal for the Dragons this evening, number 29, starting at forward, number 4, Leland Sarek. Starting at forward, number 5, Carlo Camateo. Starting at forward, number 88, Julian Evangelista. Playing defense for your Bulldogs, number 13, Seth Sarek. And number 28, Xander Lugai. And in goal this evening for your Romeo Bulldogs, number 72, Salvatore Bravini. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your caps, and all retired and active military personnel, we encourage you to render the proper salute as our national anthem is sung this evening by Chase Lusader.
Hello out there. We're on the air for tonight's good old hockey game. Thanks for joining us on WBRW TV for tonight's broadcast of your Romeo High School hockey game featuring the Bulldogs, who are set to take on the Lake Orion Dragons in the 2026 Watchdog game. I'm Carlo Fucciarelli, joined here in the booth by Anthony Gurgley. The Bulldogs have a record of 6-9. They are 1-0 in the MAC White. Your Lake Orion Dragons are 3-11. This should be a good game tonight. These cancer games are always a great cause. What do you think about that, Anthony?
Yeah, amazing. Going through all the sports, football, the baseball games, volleyball games, everyone's there, everyone's participating. It's going to be a great game.
And we're set here for the opening face-off. And the Bulldogs win the puck drop here. Lake Orion has it deep in their end, bringing it up the ice here.
Just back and forth here. Gets down by one on the side.
Tried to do a little backhand saucer there across the ice, but Lake Orion just couldn't get it. Bulldogs putting on the pressure down in the zone. We got a little pushing and shoving. Lake Orion on the breakout. Up to the red line. And they dump it down into Romeo's zone for a full change as Romeo brings it up the ice here. Romeo with a 2-on-3. Romeo looking for the pass. Had nobody to pass to.
Control. Seth goes back to 29. Still down Lake Orion's end here. Lots of pressure.
Lake Orion just can't get the puck out. And we had an offsides. So throughout the night tonight, we will be announcing the Romeo players and who they are playing this special game for here. We have the puck face off just outside the zone here. Lake Orion wins the drop. And again, the Bulldogs putting on pressure. What do you think, Gurge? Nice centering pass there.
Yeah, I see a lot of number 13 down at the end. Really applying pressure this side here. Seth.
Lake Orion just cannot get the puck out, but we won't be complaining about that. Lake Orion finally gets it out here as they break. Dump the puck down.
Shot goes way left. Back down behind the net on Romeo's side.
Nice pass up the middle, but he just couldn't get it. That was Michael DeGennevelder.
Russell with the ball.
Russell Bolin tries to pass. Pass gets broken up as Lake Orion brings up the puck down into the Romeo zone. Nice little drag pass there by the Dragons. Takes a shot on that.
Not it. Bulldogs back down the field here.
Laporte with the puck. Laporte tried to center the pass there in the slot. And Alex Michalowski just missed it. Bulldogs have the puck back down in their end.
Amazing pass by the Bulldogs all the way down the field.
Oh,
it goes in by number
Laporte.
16, Alex Michalowski.
Alex Michalowski with the goal as the Bulldogs go up 1-0 to Lake Orion. So as I mentioned throughout the game tonight, we will be just scattering in some of the names and who the players are playing for. We're going to start with Salvatore Prevetti playing in honor of Uncle Joe Rizza as the Bulldogs are set to take on the faceoff here. Lake Orion wins the draw, but the Bulldogs pick the puck back up.
Goal scored by number 16, Alex Michalowski, assisted by number 7, and number 37, Drew Raw.
Back down ball at midfield. Dragons have it. Romeo's back at it. Number 7's got it.
Lake Orion just cannot get a shot on net as the Bulldogs are applying pressure on both ends here as they are about to shoot again. Oh, nice save. Jager Kimber from Lake Orion in net tonight. Again, Salvatore Prevetti in net for your Bulldogs.
Good pass up by Joshua. Takes it down to number 28. Still down in that Dragons end over there. They're applying lots of pressure.
Man, time of possession with the puck. I mean, we can't complain. Bulldogs have it. Again, Lake Orion can't get it out, and they finally do. And they do a line change as the Bulldogs bring the puck back up the ice. Nice centering pass. Oh, nice shot on goal there. So once again, remember, you can always watch WBRW TV's programming, including tonight's game, on Comcast Channel 6, WBRWTV.com, Roku, Amazon Fire, and much more. To keep up with all of our content, install the Cablecast application on your mobile smart device. Bulldogs have the face-off deep down into Lake Orion end here.
Number 5 has it, Carlo Cav.
And Romeo wins the draw. I think that was their first win tonight on the face-off, but they won that draw in an important place as Lake Orion brings the puck up.
Number 17's got it on Dragon's side. Back in midfield. Takes a shot off, gets blocked there by number 22, Alex. A lot of commotion going on down by Romeo's side.
Lake Orion putting on the pressure, but the Bulldogs get the puck and bring it up the ice. That's Carlo Cavitaio. Bulldogs have to bring the puck back out. Everybody has to come out so there's no offsides. Joshua Fox had a shot on net there.
Good pass there by Brody Meyer. All back to the Dragons. Oh, back to their side.
Bulldogs apply the pressure again. Cormac Young
Knocked
kept
down
that
there
puck
by number
in.
71.
Lake Orion trying to break up the ice. They just can't do it. Pass to Doyle. Doyle to center ice.
Back down to number 8.
Blake Flores still can't get a shot on net.
Carl, I've seen him, this entire game so far, just applying that pressure on that Romeo side.
Prevetti with a nice save. I agree. Couldn't agree with you more, Gurge. As Lake Orion has it down behind the net in Bulldog territory. Bulldogs trying to get the puck, going high off the glass. But we had Brennan Brown keeping it in. Bulldogs finally get it out. But Lake Orion trying to bring the puck back up.
Just got it at midfield. Number 17. Oh, gets knocked down.
Huge check there by Brennan Brown. Thomas brings the puck up the ice for the Dragons. Drops it back to number 16.
Big shot, nope.
John Whited. But Bulldogs get it again and bring it up. Lake Orion applying pressure deep. Bulldogs finally get it out. Bulldogs got to be tired looking for a change here, and they do.
Number 11 gets in, Cameron Lucas. Back down to the Dragon side. 74 takes a shot.
Lucas with the puck and a shot on net. Puck goes out. Once again, we're going to have a face-off down in Lake Orion territory. Number 83, Luke Kuzmano is playing in honor of his sister Reagan as we're set for this face-off. Bulldogs win the face-off, but Lake Orion gets the puck. Ooh, takes him down, no call.
Trying to find a man here, gets number 13 in midfield.
Lake Orion to the blue line, trying to cycle the puck. Ooh.
No shot up at all. 87 had a shot on there.
Jack Haynes with a shot, but hit the post. As the
Alex
Bulldogs
down there.
bring it down deep into Lake Orion territory here.
I would say now it's a pretty even game. I mean, we're both getting down, Romeo's side, going back down to Dragon side.
Yes, sir. I can't agree with you more. Lake Orion is now finally starting to put on some pressure here.
Good passing there by Lake Orion. It's down to number 8. Blake Flores again, down to Romeo's side.
Bulldogs trying to break out here, but they just can't. Number 4, Brennan Brown with that huge hit earlier, kept it in, but the Bulldogs finally get it out here. Bringing it up the ice. Thought there was going to be a drop pass there, but he ran into some traffic right in the slot. Number 6, Hunter Doyle with the puck. Bringing it up the red line, through the blue line, deep down into Bulldog territory. And the Bulldogs apply pressure. He sends it back to the blue line there. Bulldogs finally get it out. Lake Orion definitely applying pressure, though, as they change.
Puck goes past midfield, back on Dragon side.
And we have an icing here. WBRW TV is committed to providing you the highest quality community programming, from live streaming local meetings to broadcasting high school sports to showcasing local events, activities, and businesses. Check out WBRWTV.com for all your on-demand programming. As we have a face-off here deep down in Bulldog territory. Once again, Lake Orion wins the face-off. They are basically taking advantage of the Bulldogs in that department tonight.
Still on Romeo's side.
Number 87, Hayes with the puck for the Dragons. Cycling.
Shots off, and he gets it in.
And number 87, Jack Haynes with the goal for the Lake Orion Dragons. So at 7:53 mark, the Bulldogs won, the Dragons won. Here at Suburban Ice Macomb, if you have not been to a high school hockey game here, you're definitely missing out. Got to get here. What do you think, Anthony?
Yeah, for sure. 1,000%.
And again, Dragons win again.
Number 27 down midfield. Misses a shot. Still got Blake's got ball again. Romeo recovers. Brody Meyer up the middle. Pass red line. Down to number 71.
Bulldogs trying to get a shot on net. Just can't happen. Lake Orion sent it out. Bulldogs send it back into Lake Orion territory. But once again, and a huge hit there. Did you see that?
This is number
by the Bulldogs. Number 23.
Russell Boyne.
The purple Watchdog numbers are a bit tough to see on certain angles. There comes a penalty here. Penalty coming up to Lake Orion. He's calling a double. Is he calling a double penalty here?
Looks like
we definitely have a penalty on Lake Orion. And he's calling one on the Bulldogs. So we'll find out here what the penalties are as the referees are going over what just happened. Waiting for the call here. So we have a high stick on Lake Orion and a roughing on Romeo. Romeo coach definitely does not like the call. The original call was on Lake Orion as Romeo's goalie was going to the bench for the extra man, and one of the guys for Romeo didn't help the cause and took a penalty. So they're discussing it with the Romeo ref. And we're still under discussion here. Not going to change the call, but definitely has to get it all out, I guess.
Number 23 still on the field.
And we still have some, all right. I think they got it all figured out here. Once again, 7:02 mark here in the first period. Your Bulldogs won, Lake Orion won. They were 5-minute minors, wow. Not 2-minute penalties, so definitely still have some discussion by the referee, holding up the game here. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast of Romeo High School Hockey.
It's going to be number 71. Here, Michael taking the face-off here.
Down deep in Lake Orion end.
Romeo gets it. The blue line
Lake
here.
Orion won the draw, but the Bulldogs snag that puck back. So it looks like Romeo ended up
moving downfield pretty quick here is number 71, Michael. Gets down, blasts blue line on the Lake Orion side. Oh, gets the puck stolen. Romeo recovers. Slowly moving down midfield here with number 28 back down to number 13.
So Brody Meyer had the roughing call for the Bulldogs there. 4 minutes and 30 seconds still left on the power play. We have 4-on-4 here. Bulldogs have it deep down in Lake Orion end. Passing up to the blue line, takes a shot on net and just misses.
Another pass on the back
Bulldogs,
side.
yep. Swing it back down low. Ooh, got a little quick shot on there. Try to get a backhand pass, but Lake Orion has it, and Lake Orion dumps the puck down. So since it's a double penalty, there is no icing right now. Both teams have a penalty, so they can dump it and definitely change.
All the way downfield goes, takes a shot off, hits the back, round goes.
We have a penalty here. Looks like it is on the Bulldogs.
I want to say it's number 13, Seth.
Or maybe not here. So they had it wrong on the clock there, as the Bulldogs are now 5-on-4. Lake Orion had that longer penalty because it was a high stick. Usually a 5-minute penalty high stick in the NHL at least is if you draw blood. If not, it's a 2-minute minor. But it was 5 minutes anyways, and we'll take it as the Bulldogs have the advantage here.
Shot there by Blake, goes left. Loops from the right side of the ice.
Bulldogs trying to bring it up the ice.
Takes it down by number 7. Good play there, takes a shot off.
And that was Josh Laporte.
Romeo still got ball on their side.
Number 16. Alex Michalowski takes a shot, just goes wide. Bulldogs send it back to the point.
2 guys at midfield.
Back down low. Tried to send a dribbling pass.
4 new guys step in as ball puck goes back down at Romeo's side.
Drew Roth has the puck behind the net as they're setting up a breakout here. Romeo brings it up the ice, up to the blue line. We have Liam Hicks taking it deep. Down low, Liam Hicks takes the shot. And save by the Dragons. Once again, 4:40 to go in the game. Your Bulldogs won. The guest from Lake Orion, the Dragons, won.
I'm really low when I see here, Carl. I mean, ball's going back down. Romeo's side, Lake Orion side. I'm trying to figure out, who's going to get the next point here. I mean, they're both playing an amazing game.
Well, Romeo had that. Romeo had the advantage at first there. But let's see who wins this draw here. Romeo wins the draw. Deep down, but they drop the puck. With Lake Orion down, they can still dump the puck down and not get an icing. But here comes the Bulldogs. Shot on net. And a goal by your Bulldogs. Just got to find out the number here, as we said. These purple numbers from up here are a bit hard to see.
That's for sure, Carlo.
And we're going to find out here. So at 4:18, the Bulldogs go up 2-1 against the guests from Lake Orion. And because it was a 5-minute major and the Bulldogs scored, it still remains 5-on-4. Bulldogs have the advantage. Bulldogs win the faceoff once again, bring it down into Lake Orion. Shot by number 28, Xander Lutzai. Bulldogs keep it in.
Oh, good move there by number 6 down midfield.
Hunter Doyle. Hunter Doyle puts on the brakes on the blue line. Sends it over. Ooh. Blake Flores for the Dragons just missed the pass. They send a backhand in. Blake Doyle back on it, but your Bulldogs setting up a cycle, bringing it out here. Up the ice. In number 27, Owen Christensen for the Dragons. Blocks the puck at the blue line as Lake Orion dumps it back in. Does a full line change. There comes the Bulldogs up the ice.
Number 13 as he goes.
Number 13, Seth Sarek. Passes it up to the point. Back across to number 23, Russell Bolin. Bulldogs have it down low. Trying to set up. Oh. Took a shot, and Lake Orion blocks it. Bulldogs keep it in.
Still down.
Comes out the blue line. They all got to come back out so they don't have an offside. And now they're trying to come back in. Everyone's on the blue line waiting to go. As number 13, Seth Sarek takes it in. Once again, Bulldogs keep it in there. Michael Jen.
Just misses a shot there on the left bottom post.
Well, once again, as we said earlier, we're going to call out the players and who they are playing for today. We have number 47, Cormac Young, playing in honor of his grandma. Number 13, Seth Sarek, playing in honor of Ziggy G, as the Bulldogs are set to take on this face-off in Dragon territory. And the Bulldogs win the face-off, so they're on a little roll now. They
applying that pressure early on, like in the early game here. Staying down at the Dragon side. Number 14 gets it. 37 at midfield. Loops it back around to number 5, Carlo.
Cavatayo up to the point. Number 14 takes a shot.
Just misses that bottom.
And the referee blows the whistle as Lake Orion goalie covers it up. Want to give a big shout out to Health Quest. They take great care of our Bulldogs, and especially our trainer, Kayla Bittis. Kayla's husband is also the coach of the Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs take on Lake Orion deep in their end, but lose the face-off this time. They run a little roll there. Lake Orion trying to bring the puck out. 13 seconds left in the penalty to Lake Orion.
Back down Romeo's side by Romeo's blue line here.
Christensen sends the pass across the ice to number 10, Joshua Fox. Fox stumps the puck down deep in Lake Orion territory, but they break up the pass and tried to get it out. But your Bulldogs keep it in once again. Now they're applying that pressure, as Anthony here was saying they did early on in the game. Tried to center the puck up to number 37, Drew Roth at the point. Now the Bulldogs down low with the puck tied up. That's Alex Halloran. Bulldogs have the puck at center ice here. A little check by Doyle. Hunter Doyle all over the ice for Lake Orion, as well as number 88, Emiliano Romero.
Dragons have it at midfield, taking it down Romeo's side.
Emilio Romero again with the puck. Big check there by the Bulldogs on Romero. Bulldogs send the puck down. No ice.
No guys down there, so Lake Orion recovers. Oh, we got two
Bulldogs
down.
bring up the puck up the ice now. They have a 3-on-3 here. Shot on net goes just wide left of the goalie.
Still at that Dragon side there.
That's Cameron Lucas. Loses the puck. Lake Orion brings the puck back up the ice. Oh, brings him down. No call. We won't complain about that, right, Anthony?
No, we want a lot of Bulldogs on that Dragon side now. Takes a shot, all gets blocked.
And he takes a shot as he had the puck. And your goalie for Lake Orion, Jagger Kimber, made the save.
doing phenomenal this game so far. He's saved like 3 to 4 goals already in this game. Score is 2-1. Bulldogs win. 19 seconds left. Face off down there by the Dragons.
That's right.
Dragons.
And the face off got tied up. Dragons win it back. That's Easton
Dragons
Thomas
take it
for the
down.
Dragon. Now we got Jack Haynes. Got some fellow Bulldog football players up here in the booth. Joey Kako and Sammy Nepa. As the period ends, we have 0-0. The hits zeros, and your Bulldogs are up 2-1 against the Lake Orion Dragons here at Suburban Ice Macomb. It's always nice to see some Bulldogs here in the booth. Thanks, guys.
We have 6 games coming
traditions that bring joy, happiness, and hope to families during a magical time. They believe in standing by our wish families at their step of the way, and we're there for them before, during, and after their wish, offering unwavering support and care. It's your opportunity to provide additional financial support by purchasing 50/50 raffle tickets, purchasing raffle basket tickets, chocolate pop donations. Everything tonight from tonight's evening is going to the Rainbow Connection.
All right, we're set to take on the second period here at Suburban Arena here in Macomb, where the Bulldogs are up 2-1 against the Lake Orion Dragons as the Dragons come out right now. Romeo had to put on a pressure there for the first 5-10 minutes. They just kept the puck down in Lake Orion zone, but then Lake Orion turned up the pressure, and it was a pretty even game there for a while until the Bulldogs took the lead there right before the end of the first period. We're actually joined in the booth now. We have a special guest, Coach Mike Lee. Mike Lee is a figure at Romeo High School now, and also we call him I call him the mayor of Romeo. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for letting me jump up here really quick.
Mike here very shortly is going to talk about the Watchdog game here, this great cause for all these funds for cancer.
Yeah, yes. Thank you for having me. About 17 years ago, Jason Couch and Kurt Reines started our Watchdog festivities. In the fall, I am the chair for Watchdog as part of the football program where cheer, dance, the band all represent. It's 17 years that we started, but of course it's the 16th year because COVID shut us down and we decided not to have it that year. But over those short 16 years, we've raised over $750,000 for charities. This year, like we did last year, we had money for the Rainbow Connection, Cassie Hines Foundation, and St. Jude. They're a really good group of nonprofits that benefit the local kids, small kids, adolescents, young adults.
Great cause.
Yeah.
And the Bulldogs win the faceoff here, bring it down into Lake Orion end here. Pressure put on by the Dragons, number 88, Emiliano Romero, as the Bulldogs bring up the puck back up to the blue line into Lake Orion territory. Jack Haynes dumps the puck up to number 88 again, Emilio Romero. Bulldogs snag the puck, pass it up to number 47, Cormac Young. Bulldogs keep it in. Down low into Dragon territory. Picks up the puck, sends it to the point, takes a shot. Goalie makes the save for the Dragons, but the Bulldogs get another shot on net, and it gets blocked. Bulldogs cycling here, passes it through the slot, shot blocked, and puck out of play. But as I said earlier here, we have a very special guest here.
Yeah, hey, I tell you what, we like to thank WBRW. They always do a great job for our community throughout the years. I remember being on Grand Slam.
Grand Slam, I used to watch that when I was a kid.
35 years ago, I was sitting there answering questions as like a Jeopardy format.
I remember that. Wasn't it different schools against each other?
Yep. Yeah, it was such an enjoyable time. I was talking to Matt December the other day, and I was talking to see if you even had that fashion show back in the day 30 years ago in the spring.
Did you have the runway walk going?
Oh, I did. And this upcoming next couple of weeks, they're going to be having another fashion show. So,
absolutely. Well, the Bulldogs got a nice shot there on the Dragons, and the goalie came up big. So Bulldogs win the faceoff deep down in Dragon territory. Shot from the point, misses, have the puck, send it back up to the point again. Deep down low. Dragons intercept the pass. That's number 17 with the dump in, Easton Thomas. Big hit by the Bulldogs on Thomas. Bulldogs up center ice here. Russell Bolin with the shot down low. Bulldogs retain possession. Looking for the pass in the slot there, and he just missed it. Just off the tip of his stick as Lake Orion dumps it in. They're going for a wholesale change here as the Bulldogs are set to bring it out. Bulldogs up the ice, trying to make a centering pass. Broken up by number 88, Emilio Romero. He's all over the ice. We're calling his name all over. But we have an icing here. And during this little short period here, Coach Lee, anything else to...
Yeah, no, I just want to promote all of high school sports right now. If you're not watching here on WBRW or listening to it on a different access point, high school sports is definitely a really cheap endeavor to see some really excitement stuff. From Friday nights in the fall, volleyball games, basketball games, here tonight at hockey. It's just an amazing, fun thing to do, very affordable for families. But MHSAA is where it's at right here. I love watching the Bulldogs get after it. Doesn't matter what sport it is.
No, they're always competitive. It doesn't matter, like you just said, what sport. Always hanging in there.
Well, thank you guys for having me on tonight. And Bulldog Nation, go Dogs.
Appreciate it, Mayor Lee. As the Bulldogs keep the puck and retain it in the Dragon territory. Centering pass just misses the stick of the Bulldogs there. Oh, shot by Julian Evangelista, and there's a goal by your Bulldogs. So, with 14:02 to go. The Bulldogs are up 3-1. And once again, I got to try to find out here. I apologize. The numbers are hard to read. And there was a bunch of traffic there in front of the goalie. But regardless, the Bulldogs go up 3-1. Lake Orion wins the faceoff. Tries to center across the ice. Misses the pass. And out of play once again. And we have back in the booth here, joined by my partner earlier tonight, Anthony Gurgely.
Thank you for having me
Gurge,
back
what do you see going on here?
Yeah, there's a lot of commotion going on. Very great goal by Romeo. Puts him up 3-1 with 13 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. In the second quarter, back down at Dragons' side here. Face-off goes. Dragons win it again.
Ooh. All right, so we got the official call on the goal by the Bulldogs. Goal scored by Levi Sarek. Bulldogs retain pressure and the puck in the Lake Orion zone, but Lake Orion intercepts it and brings it down into Bulldog territory, but broken up once again by the Bulldogs. Lake Orion just can't get something going in the Bulldog territory, but once again, that's okay. Bulldogs with the puck down in Lake Orion territory, and the shot just goes high and wide. They retain possession. Lake Orion trying to get the puck out, and they do. Oh no, now we have a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 here. Lake Orion with the shot.
Just misses.
Salvati with the save. Or Prevetti with the save. And then his other best friend with the save, the post. But the post comes off, and once again we have a timeout here in play. Once again, remember you can always watch WBRW TV's programming, including tonight's game and all the local community events and high school sports. But I also encourage you to see a live game here, much quicker and
A lot more energy here.
A lot more energy.
Here.
The TV just does not do justice to the speed of play. But if you can't make it, the next best thing is right here on WBRW as Lake Orion takes the puck at the red line, tries to bring it in. And number 71 for the Bulldogs, Michael DeGenenfelder.
Oh, he makes the shot by number 29, Brody Meyer. What an amazing shot. That puts the Bulldogs up 4-1 with 12 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
What a great shot there by Brody Meyer. All right. As I said earlier, we're calling out the players and who they are playing for. I think that's a very important to do that, and that's why we're here tonight, and that's why all these people are here tonight, if they can. So number 7, Joey Laporte, playing in honor of Uncle TJ. Julian Evangelista, playing in honor of his mother, as the face-off starts up here with 12:35 to go in the quarter, or period. Bulldogs bring up.
Romeo. Brody Meyer up the field. Yeah, he takes a shot wide right here. Goes still on Dragon's side here. Quick shot there. Tries to go for the attempt, but misses. Good block there by the goalie, number 29.
And we have John Whited. Throws it in deep for the Dragons. Dragons trying to put something together here as they just can't do it.
Nothing really worked
on
Romeo's side.
The other side of the blue line for Romeo. Romeo brings it down. Shot from the point. And save by the Dragons. Number 29, Jagger Kimber. We have number 74, Liam Hicks, playing in honor of his grandfather. And number 22, Alex Halloran, playing in honor of his mother. As we return to action here, face-off, Lake Orion territory, wins it right back to the point.
Trying to find the puck here, Romeo.
Lake Orion took it.
Here comes Flores down the Romeo side, takes a shot. Good there, good save there by the goal.
Saved by Prevetti. As that shot trickled in and made a glove save there. So what's impressing you the most so far with our Bulldogs, Gurge?
Their passing's been lights out. I mean, they just keep going. They come on back on, Dragon's side, and then they bring it back down to their side. And there's a lot of confidence here on the Bulldogs being up 4-1. What do you think the Dragons are going to have to do coming into this second session here?
Well, they're going to have to, when they get the puck, and one thing they're doing positive in their end is breaking up some of Romeo's passes and shots, but they're having trouble on the breakouts getting in and even getting shots. I'd love to know the shots on goal for the Dragons. I don't think it's very high, but they get one right there, and Prevetti makes the save. Bulldogs try to get it out, and they do as they break up the ice here.
Yet again, they go downfield. There goes number 7, takes a shot.
Oh, and the Dragons look like they're going to get a hooking penalty here. Let's see what the call is. Hook. And the Bulldogs are going to get an advantage here for 2 minutes. Number 5, Carlo Cavatayo, playing in honor of his mom. We would like to thank Culver's and Heidelberg Chevrolet for sponsoring the Bulldogs Watchdog jerseys tonight, as we have a face-off here down in Lake Orion territory. Puck gets jammed up on the face-off, but Romeo gets it back to the point. Sends it down low.
So
back across ice.
Takes a shot.
There it is. Oh, and the tip. Barely misses the net.
See, this is yet again Romeo Bulldogs just, working around the Lake Orion side there, just getting around the puck, going from left to right, taking shots if they can.
That was a good shot there from the top of the circle by the Bulldogs. And once again, a save made by Jagger Kimber, number 29 for Lake Orion. With 10:41 to go in the game, the Bulldogs 4, the Dragons 1.
Face-off goes. Romeo wins it this time. Still on the Dragon side. There goes a lot of passing going around there.
Bulldogs cycling the puck down in the Dragons' end here. Bring it back to the point.
Good pass there.
Their cycling is really good tonight. This is cycling right here at its best.
Number 23.
Oh, had a shot from the top of the circle there. And once again, Jagger Kimber made the save, or else the Bulldogs would be up 5-1.
Brody Mayo trying to get that ball down there by Lake Orion side.
And the Dragons dump the puck, and they will probably looking for a change as they do. And the Bulldogs, oh no, Lake Orion with the steal. Number 6, Hunter Doyle. He's their other player all over the ice, along with number 88, who's in the penalty box right now, Emiliano Romero. Bulldogs take a shot from the slot. And once again,
there goes a change for Romeo.
Kimber with the save.
Score is still 4-1 with 9:34 left to go in this session. Still lots of game left. There's so many more opportunities left in the game. We got through the first session. We still have the second and the third. Still a lot more game to play here, Carlo.
Well, Romeo cannot pump the brakes here. They got to keep the pressure on. As the ref doesn't like what's going on there in the circle.
Number 16 ready to take the face off here.
And they threw out one of the Bulldogs there. Usually what happens when Bulldogs with the puck, send it back up to the point. Once again, they have a 2-man advantage for the next 17 seconds. Lake Orion trying to get the puck out, trying to dump it to kill the rest of that penalty. 7 seconds left. The Bulldogs with a shot from the slot, and they score.
Number 11, Cameron Lucas with the shot there.
Lucas puts the Bulldogs up 5-1. Again, keeping that pressure up. Like we were talking about earlier, that Bulldogs just, the pressure they put on in Lake Orion's,
Not taking that foot off the gas, Carlo. Not taking it off.
they cannot do that. So once again, here in the second period, 5-1, your Bulldogs against the Dragons. And now we have a goalie change for the Bulldogs as Prevetti comes out.
Amazing start to this game for Prevetti.
And now we have number 39, Nathan Smith, into the game for the Bulldogs.
Batted down by number.
Bulldogs won the
4.
face-off, bringing it into Lake Orion territory here. But once again, puck goes out of play. So number 71, Michael DeGenenfelder, playing in honor of his grandfather. Number 10, Joshua Fox, playing in honor of his grandparents. And number 11, Cameron Lukatz, playing for his grandmother as the Bulldogs are set to take on the face-off here in Lake Orion territory. Lake Orion wins the face-off, sends it up, but the Bulldogs break up the pass right on their own blue line.
Here goes Romeo still on that Dragon side. Number 22 has it. Passes to the middle, gets by. Still Dragon side. Number 88 has it. Gets it out to number 7. Goalie takes it, number 29. Romeo applying that pressure on the Dragon side. The Dragons need to do something here, get on the Romeo side. Doesn't do it. Still on that Dragon side there, gets through. Number 10's going at it. Sends it back down number 5. Number 4 go past number 8, Flores. Gets it back down to Dragon side, number 37. Drew Roth.
Romero brings it in. He's been the problem child here for the Romeo Bulldogs, him and number 6. Definitely, those two have applied the most pressure and had the most shots on the Bulldogs tonight. But they are obviously containing them with a 5-1 lead. Keeping pressure again back in Lake Orion territory.
Big hits by number 4 and 5 on Romeo.
Yeah, Levi Sarek, and that was Carlo Cavatayo with the hits. Lake Orion just can't get it out. And finally they do. We have a 1v1 here, and Romeo retains the puck. Sends it across.
Good cycle there.
To number 29, Brody Meyer. Bulldog fans on the shot. Lake Orion finally gets the puck out. Here it comes. 17 for the Dragons. That's Easton Thomas. Dragons keep the puck down low. Thomas sends it up to the point to number 27, Owen Christensen. Sends it back down low as the Bulldogs break out and finally get the puck out.
29 has it. All by goal. Takes a shot off, gets blocked there.
Meyer almost had his second goal of the night there. But once again, Lake Orion goalie comes up with a big save. Number 29, Jagger Kimber. Bulldogs trying to get the puck on the goalie. The Dragons trying to get the puck out, which they do. And number 23, Russell Bolin, sends it back down low into Lake Orion territory. Shot from the point, but Bolin's shot goes just wide left. So at the 5:52 mark of the second period, here at Suburban Ice Arena Macomb, your Bulldogs 5, the Lake Orion Dragons 1. We have number 44, Jack Watson, playing for his grandmother, and number 16, Alex Michalowski, playing in honor of his grandfather.
Face-off goes down there by Romeo.
Lake Orion. Lake Orion trying to get the puck out. They do. And pass goes right to the Bulldog at center ice, but
Good
number
move there by
88.
Moreno.
There's your number 88 again, Romero. He is all over the ice. There's his partner right next to him, number 6, Doyle. But the Bulldogs get the puck. Nice little drop pass as they're trying to break out. Bulldogs break out up to...
Good pass there. Amazing pass there. Moves up to the orange side there. Takes a shot off, just misses left. Good
Oh,
hit
big
there.
hit by the Bulldogs. Just keep
Knocks
the
down
puck in.
Doyle.
Big hit. Doyle with the puck. Boyle trying to send the puck to Brennan Brown, but broken up once again by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with the puck, sends it across. Misses that pass in the slot there.
This is what we've been talking about all game, Carl. Just keeping it on their side. Just keep it on their side.
And there's nothing they can do right now. Kimber's keeping them in the game. If he wasn't here right now, it may be much higher than a 5-1 lead. We have number 29, Brody Meyer, playing in honor of his grandmother, and number 37, Drew Roth, playing in honor of Emma Christensen. Once again, we have a face-off on the Lake Orion side of the blue line, which has been happening a lot tonight.
There it goes.
Dragons win the face-off, but the Bulldogs retain. Number 37, Drew Roth with the puck at the blue line, sends it down. Lake Orion trying to get it out. Does get it out, but the Bulldogs send it right back in across the blue line.
Around the back it goes for Romeo. Still on their side, takes a shot.
Number 44, Jack Watson with the shot, and again, glove save.
This goalie is really putting an amazing show on.
Well,
for us tonight.
Jagger Kimber,
A lot of saves.
like I said earlier, I'd love to see the shots on goal. It's definitely going to be lopsided. Once again, face off here, puck
Right
drop.
inside, Romeo wins it.
Romeo trying to get it to the
Back down to number 44.
point.
Retain. Dragons have it. Takes a shot. Good save there by number 39.
Jack Haynes with the shot. And once again, we have Nathan Smith and goalie for your Bulldogs, making a big stop there as the Bulldogs bring it down and get a shot just high of Kimber for the Dragons. Dragons trying to get it out desperately, just can't get it out. Romeo just will not let off.
Finally gets it down the Romeo's side here. 87 has it, gets past number 16. Number 16 has it. Still on Romeo's side here.
And John Wedded for the Dragons trying to keep it in.
Good save there by Nathan Smith. Takes it around the backside of Romeo end. Now back on the right, number 37 has it.
The Dragons applying a little pressure here, but finally Romeo gets it out. Dragons making a change.
Dragons have it back on the side, number 80, all back down number 44. Two hits there by number 24.
And 44 here. Jack Watson as the Dragons, like a broken record here, trying to get out of their zone, and Romeo keeps it in. Shot on net goes just wide by number 10, Joshua Fox. Bulldogs trying to keep it in as the Dragons are trying to get it out. Alex Michalowski with the puck and the hit, trying to center the puck. And we had a shot that went just wide up into the net. So, with 2:28 to play in the second period, it's your Bulldogs 5, the Dragons 1. What do you think, Gurge?
Still lots of game left. Still lots of game. But definitely Romeo is definitely applying that pressure. Looks like out there a lot more confidence on that Romeo side. But still lots of game. Dragons can have a comeback here. Just got to see what they got to do.
I will say this, for the talking about confidence, the Dragons being down 4 goals, they're still playing hard, not feeling defeated. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, they're still moving the puck around very nice.
Bulldogs keep it in from the point. Shot goes through the slot. And the Bulldogs fight deep down along the boards. And Dragon territory. Puck from the slot goes to Russell Bolin. Took the shot. Went high. Romeo retains it. And another shot from the point. And once again, Kimber with the save. We have number 28, Xander Lotzai, playing in honor of Nancy Pandori. Number 23, Russell Bolin, playing in honor of Kelly Deschamps. Number 39, Nathan Smith, playing in honor of Sidney Collier. I'm like a broken record tonight. Bulldogs have a face-off in Dragon territory. Ref's about to drop the puck.
Take for the Romeo Bulldogs there, Brody Meyer. Quick shot there. The Dragons trying to get it down to Romeo's side. Failed to do so. Behind Dragons net, number 10 coming through it. Still getting it out there.
Lake Orion trying to break out, but a huge hit
by Brody Meyer again.
And Brody's going to get called for a penalty there. Probably had his hands up a little too high on that hit. As the Bulldogs are about to go down a man with 1:26 to go in the second period. 5-1. Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will be down a man for 2 minutes. And we will have the face-off down in Bulldog territory. And I'm going to guess that we're going to see a few shots here. Nathan Smith did get a shot earlier here a few minutes ago, but he hasn't been tested tonight. He may get a little test here, hopefully not. But
see how Romeo's been playing a lot of offense. Let's see how they do defense with one player down.
As Lake Orion wins the draw up to the point. White with the puck up at the blue line. Doyle sending it back to White. Doyle with the puck once again down low in Romeo territory.
Number 71 going to the ball. To the puck, I mean.
And the Bulldogs send it down as there is no icing, as they're a man down, trying to kill the clock. 53 seconds to go in the period. Bulldogs still down a man for the next minute 20.
Takes a shot. Good save there by Nathan Smith. Another save there by Nathan Smith. Falls on it.
And just as expected, Anthony, Nathan Smith is going to get tested here, and he is so far living up to it. Living up to the test. 38 seconds to go. Bulldogs still down a man for the next minute 13.
They got offense and they got defense. Amazing save there by Nathan Smith.
We have number 24, Nathan Wade, playing in honor of Mrs. Boyda. And Lake Orion just keeps getting thrown out of the circle here on these face-offs as the puck's about to drop here. And Lake Orion actually won the face-off, sending it up towards the goalie. Back to the point, White. White has it, sends it back to Doyle. White, top of the circle. Bulldogs tried to get it out, but White broke up the pass. Has it behind Romeo net.
Good move there by number 87, going around backside.
Yep, Jack Haynes. Bulldog up in the slot, and Lake Orion scores with 10 seconds to go in the second period. Well, he definitely got tested there, and he did pretty well there. You know, I mean, you're a man down.
Applying that pressure to that Romeo side.
But here's the thing. Romeo cannot let up. They got to keep their foot on the pedal. And because I'll tell you what, like I said earlier, Lake Orion is not going away. And with that goal right there, definitely gives them a little more confidence.
Yes, it does.
As we have the puck here at center ice.
There goes. Romeo wins it. See what they're going to do with those last 10 seconds here. 88 takes it down.
And the Bulldogs, he tried. Number 5.
Going into the third session here, Romeo up 5-2.
So here at intermission, 5-2, as Anthony said, we will be back. They are going to put a few seconds back on the on the clock here, as there was as an offsides. Romeo tried to stay inside there, but just couldn't keep that skate on the line. And we're waiting to see here. We have .003 seconds on the clock.
It's got to be like a drop hit here.
Yeah, yeah. If anything, I would, you just let the puck drop here. And that's what I would do. And that's what they may do. But we'll see what happens. All right, I think the referee's got it all squared away. They put 3 seconds on the clock, which makes more sense. But the clock hasn't started here. So we're going to get another whistle, and they're going to call the game, or the period there. So once again, second period, your Bulldogs 5, the Lake Orion Dragons 2. We will see you back here shortly.
come to the announcer booth. That's 209. Check. 209941 for the 4 Red Wings tickets with the parking pass. Please come to the announcer booth.
Now here's the big one. Lunch with Lomas Brown, wherever you want. Photo op. Anybody know Lomas? He loves to break bread. Here we go. Let Jay speak up.
418-326.
418-326. Don't everybody come at once.
All right. Winners, make sure to come to the announcer table, please. We have a winner for the 4 Red Wings tickets with the parking pass. The Lucas family. Give it up for the Lucas family. Breaking bread. Coach Buzzubi wins breaking bread with Lomas Brown. Give it up. Check those tickets, folks. We're going to rattle off a lot for you. Check those tickets. We've got the basket of cheer. Check those numbers, folks. Here we go. Basket of cheer. 677250. That's 677250. Winner of the basket of cheer, please go up to the announcer booth. Next. Next, we have Tiffany Q. Paris. Check those tickets. 677421. 677421. Winner, please come to the announcer table. Next, Lotto Basket. 677175. That's 677175. Winner, please come to the announcer table. Next, Greystone's Golf Basket. 677183. 677183. Next, we have Cozy Night In. 677325. That's 677325. Winner, please come to the announcer table. Charcuterie Night. 677314. 677314. Charcuterie Night. Next, we have the truffle pasta tray. 677124. 677124. Truffle pasta tray. Winner, please come up. Next, almost beef farm basket. 677292. 677292. We got 8 winners. 8 winners. Please come up to the announcer table, please.
All right, we're back here in the third period here at Suburban Macomb Ice Arena, where the Bulldogs are up 5-2 against the Lake Orion Dragons. So thanks again for joining us on WBRW TV for tonight's broadcast here. I'm joined here in the booth by a special guest, our athletic director here in the district, Cody Smith.
Carlo, thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me join you here for the start of the third.
Absolutely. Cody.
Bulldogs are looking hot, up 5-2 like you mentioned. A couple quick goals here, and it's been a great night for the Dogs.
Absolutely. We got Cody Smith, fellow hockey player here, so he knows his stuff. We might even turn the play-by-play over to you for a second here.
Might do a little better than
test your skills.
Calling it a ball, but we'll see.
A ball in the field, but that's the football in him. So
yep, absolutely, he did a great job. We appreciate him being out here.
Absolutely, and again, if you haven't been able to come out to a hockey game, you have to come out. Pretty much every seat here in the stands is filled. But again, the next best thing, if you can't make it, you have WBRW, who does a great job here in the community, providing you the highest quality community programming, from live streaming, local meetings, and broadcasting all the high school sports here in Romeo. As once again, the third period is about to be underway. Bulldogs up by 3. What do you think, Cody? They've had their foot on the pedal. They just can't take it off. And Lake Orion, same thing. They need to put their foot on the pedal here. The Bulldogs can't take it off.
Yeah, I see Coach Burke switch goaltenders here to start the third. I think tonight's cancer game, getting everyone some action into the game. So it looks like emptying the bench.
Yeah, that's good.
Some minutes on the cancer game to honor who they're playing for. So that's a good move, classy move by Coach Burke.
And that was Nathan Smith, and he definitely got tested there. But I'd still like to see shots on goal as the Bulldogs. It has to be lopsided. I mean, Lake Orion hasn't gotten many shots in at all, other than that power play.
Yeah, I wonder if at this point in the game it's become a exhaustion for the Dragons, because it looks like they only got about 2 lines compared to the Dogs, where they were rolling 4 lines deep here. So, fresh legs, win the game, and
absolutely
it leads to the forecheck for the Dogs here. So,
and the game's underway as the Dragons win the face-off, or Bulldogs won the face-off, but lost the puck. Dragons have it in Bulldog territory. White from the point takes a shot on net. Blocked by Nathan Smith. Puck tied up behind the goal. Ethan Thomas for the Dragons applying the pressure. Puck back to the point, kept in by number 4, Brennan Brown. But the Bulldogs get it out. Bulldogs bringing the puck. Nice centering pass there.
Good save. That was a nice setup by the Dogs.
As our AD and special guest here said, Jagger Kimber standing on his head, or else it would be maybe double digits for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs get the puck up the ice. Michael Denfelder down in the corner, but the Dragons bring the puck back out. No ice on the play. Liam Hicks sends the puck up, but the Dragons break it up at center ice. There's our friend.
Hey, here comes a call against the Dogs here.
And we would have had another call there if
first one didn't go. Yeah, I don't think it was intentional, but Cam definitely got the stick in the skates there. Down with the Dragon player, so
got the
call
trip
coming up.
So the Dragons are going to be up a man advantage here for the next 2 minutes. And 15-22 to go in the game. The Bulldogs 5. The Lake Orion Dragons 2.
Tonight's a little reunion game here. Head coach of the Lake Orion Dragons, state champion coach for the Bulldogs, Nick Batter. So, kudos to Nick on a great coaching career. Won a title with the Dogs in 2015, and spent some time with De La Salle, and here he is at Lake Orion. So, little reunion here for the Bulldogs. So, see if they can best their old coach.
Absolutely. As the game's underway, Bulldogs won the face-off, but the Dragons steal the puck, send it across the blue line. Down in Romeo, deep in Romeo territory as they send the puck down. And at number 87, Jack Haynes brings up the puck up to center ice. Nice little toe drag there. But the Bulldogs knock him off the puck and once again send the puck down the ice. As there's no icing, Bulldogs are still down a man for the next minute 12 with 14:33 to go in the game. Up 3 goals to the Dragons. What do you think? Bulldogs doing pretty well on this penalty kill.
They are, yeah. As soon as the puck enters their zone, they're getting it out all the way 200 feet down the ice. So great kill. Good position to get it down and force the Dragons goaltender to make a play here.
Here's our other foe there, Doyle, as he passes the puck up to Jack Haynes. Haynes brings it in the zone, drops it off the number 24, Nathan Wade. Still has the puck. 3-4 shots and a little roughage down.
That's a good timely save by Nathan Smith there. Keeping the Bulldogs up 3. Killing off this penalty, 31 seconds left in the kill.
Absolutely. As both teams take advantage of the stoppage in play and make a line change.
What are your thoughts on these cancer jerseys, Carlo? They look pretty nice here.
They're very nice. The only thing we were talking about earlier from a distance up here in the booth, they're a little hard to read at times. But Bulldogs still down a man for the next 21 seconds.
Yeah, I think they incorporate, the cancer ribbon. They got the purple, the Romeo adopted color for our cancer for all of our teams that when they have their cancer games, Watchdog games. So
absolutely, and want to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, Culver's and Heidelberg Chevrolet help sponsor for these jerseys, so we appreciate them donating back to the program.
As the Bulldogs trying to keep the puck in Lake Orion's.
That was a great kill by the Bulldogs there, getting Cam back on the ice, so even strength here.
Absolutely. As Denenfelder keeps the puck in, but Lake Orion gets the puck out, trying to break down into the Romeo zone. But once again, Romeo just keeps breaking up the passes, retaining possession, and gets the puck out. No ice there. As the Dragons try to break out, but they just can't get a good breakout out of their zone all game long as the Bulldogs are applying pressure. Cusimano broke up the pass there. Bulldogs retain possession here down in Lake Orion zone. But the Dragons finally get it out.
Do you have a favorite Watchdog?
Oh,
there's a goal for the Dragons.
As the Dragons.
Number 16, John Wedded on the back door. Pulls the Dragons within 2.
2 points. As our AD said, with 12:05 to go in the game. Romeo 5, the Dragons 3. So, Mr. Smith, you want to talk about what's going on in our district right now, sporting-wise, with winter sports and any other things we should know?
Sure. Winter sports are off, rolling. Hockey's having a great season so far. So, like you mentioned, come on down and see the Dogs live action. Girls basketball is on a roll. I think they're first in their division. So, come support them. And we're almost done with winter sports here. All of a sudden, it's calendar is going to be turning to February here, and that means playoff time. You're looking at districts in late February. Some of our teams hockey will be hosting regionals here. So, come out and support the Dogs and give all Romeo sports your love here if you can't make it. And like you said, watch it on WBRW. They're always a great support of Romeo athletics.
So, as the Bulldogs
nice move to keep it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I guess not.
We get
delayed offside.
Delayed offsides here. You were mentioning regionals. Regionals we must be doing something right because somehow the state allows us to always, have them here and have Romeo host them. So kudos to you and the athletic department.
Yeah, I think a lot of it comes with the venue and our partners here at Suburban Ice Macomb. They put on a great show, but it also, it's hard work for our parents and our department to put it on. Hockey's really relying on their parents with their security, the ticket takers, and all the support with the banners and whatnot that they do behind the scenes. So, sometimes it can be a burden on them, but they come out each and every year to host that tournament for MHSAA, and it gives our kids that home ice advantage, and it's lead to some regional titles in the past few years and some deep runs in playoffs. So we'll keep taking it as long as MHSAA keeps offering.
Absolutely.
We got a turnover here.
Oh, and Jack Haynes, number 87, for the Dragons, brings them now within one with 10:49 to go in the third period. The Bulldogs retain a 1-goal lead with 5-4.
I think the message on the bench here from the guys, and Coach Burke looks like he's calling a timeout. That's a good timeout there just to regroup the guys, get the message of, hey, settle down, make the simple play, make the simple pass, shots on goal, back check, just simple reminders here. You don't need to overhaul what you're doing, but just get them back on the same page and a little breather and remind them what we're doing worked early in the first and second period that got to get back to it.
Yeah, it seems like, once again, I'd like to see the stats with time of possession and shots on goal. I mean, it has to be completely lopsided. But when the Dragons do get past the guard there on their little breakout, they've been successful here in the past, 7 minutes of this period, and
it's definitely been all Dragons on the opportunities they had. The timely power play that the Dogs killed off, but it still led to some positive outcomes here for the Dragons, scoring. What do we got? 2 or 3 goals here in the third period.
Absolutely.
We're welcome back to the mic with Gerd.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cody Smith.
Thank you. So I'll be taking over play-by-play here for a few. Dragons keep it in. Brown on the outside, centers it in. Intercepted here by the Dogs, looking to break out.
Brody Meyer up the field. Ball goes in the air. Batted down by number 10. Still on Lake Orion side here. A lot of pressure from them this game. Lake Orion starting to make a comeback in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely been all Dragons here this third period. So Dogs got to get on their game and, try and preserve this win here. Turnover here. Looks like we've got some numbers, and the Dogs just chip it out.
Number 4 has it. Tries to get down past number 10. Doesn't have it. Takes shot. Ooh, just a little bit high, number 10.
That was Josh Fox just sailing it wide of the net there. Good play by Drew Roth to break it out. Kevin Teo shoots. Misses the net.
Number 5 has it. Down number 17. Midfield. Gets back to number 47.
I love your football translations here, Gage.
It's a Romeo football myself. I'm trying to get used to this here.
Here comes Brody Meyer over the blue line. Drop pass over to. Good save, good save. That was Cam Lucas on the shot.
Number 16 downfield, Don White takes a shot. Romeo side. Goes down to the mid ice there. Past red line, goes down the blue line.
Degenfelder centered.
Good cycling there by Romeo. Just couldn't get that shot off there. Goes back down Lake Orion. Ooh, a little hit there. Romeo's got it, number 47.
Cormac Young. Russell Bolin centers. No one home. It's going to be an icing call here for the Dogs. Time to set some offensive chance here, draw up a play.
I would say both these teams are playing amazing right now. Very competitive game.
It is.
Very well.
First 2 periods were all Bulldogs, and Lake Orion didn't give up. Their coach had a strong message in intermission, I'm assuming, and it kind of worked out here for the the Dragons.
Definitely.
8:36 left. Bulldogs up 5-4.
Like I was saying earlier to Carl over there, I was saying there's a lot of opportunity left in the game. You never get down on yourself. Keep playing through the game. Look at the score now. It's 5-4. Still lots of game to play here for the Bulldogs and Lake Orion Dragons here. Fly takes it. Shots off.
Kind of tail right on that
Save
here.
there.
Kimber's come on big here this 3rd period for the Dragons.
What do you think Lake Orion's approach is going to be coming up here in these last 8 minutes here to potentially take this lead or even tie it?
Yeah, I think everything's got to, for them, it's got to be pucks on net. Don't pass them up an opportunity to shoot. They've scored at least 2 this period, and it's been timely for them. So I think the message to them is pucks on net. Don't pass up that opportunity. An offside's coming up here. So we just want to thank everyone for joining tonight's broadcast of Romeo High School Hockey. We want to thank our crew working tonight's game, Eric, Paul, and Matt. And this is Cody Smith, joined with Anthony Gurgley, and you're watching WBRW TV.
Michalowski takes it downfield.
Looks like it was broken up just as he was crossing the blue line. Got an icing coming up here.
Five to 4 is your score here. The Bulldogs and the Dragons, 7:58 left to go.
So, Gurge, is there a Romeo dog that's kind of stood out to you tonight or impressed you with their play on the ice?
Let's have you mention that because I was just thinking about it. Yeah, it is. Brody Meyer, I've been playing football with him for 4 years straight. I mean, just the way he gets around the puck, same thing on the field of football. I mean, taking the shots out on here on the ice ring is really, really cool to see.
Yeah, his speed and intensity in the game is definitely unmatched for the Dogs. And, he took that 10-minute penalty there. They definitely missed him on the ice. But right after his penalty, he came out and scored a goal, timely goal for the Dogs. So they definitely need his effort and energy here in the last few minutes of the 3rd.
Dragons get it down on their side. Number 4's got it around the bend.
Joey Laporte intercept. There's a good chance for Laporte. Oh, good save by Kimber.
We get both changes here for the Dragons and the Bulldogs here. Coming back down on the Dragon side.
Just as we were talking about him, Brody Meyer jumps over the boards here for the Dogs. Looks like the top line of Degenfelder, Meyer, and Cormac Young. So this is a good chance for the Dogs with the fresh
Might go to
legs
take
here.
the face-off. Wins it here for the Bulldogs. Number 17 goes down while number 87 goes through the Bulldogs here. Recovers.
I think Jack Haynes has been all over the ice here for the Dragons. He's been an impressive player. He was just down on the ice and got bumped around looking for a call, but he's been a thorn in the Dog's side tonight. Good player he is for the Dragons.
As well as Doyle.
Doyle as well, yeah, absolutely.
Number 6. Bulldogs down on their side here, waiting for the face-off. Orion wins it on the Bulldog side. Very good look for them. Takes a shot, misses wide left. Another shot goes through, batted down. Remember Jack Haynes again. Haynes with the puck here. Takes control behind the net of Romeo.
Dogs are doing a good job of keeping it to the outside, and it leads to a breakout here. Cormac Young, 2-on-2.
Good pass there.
Degenfelder, good shot. Good save by Kimber, deflected there.
Thomas get the ball. Puck whited. 16 down.
Got a fan on the shot, but that was a good opportunity for the Dragons. Bolin just misses Deeganfield there on the outside.
Oh, Wall takes a shot. Good block there.
Looks like that was Hicks with the shot. He's playing for Cowboy. That's interesting. I wanted to see what they, the meaning was for that one. I'll have to talk to him after the game because that's definitely a interesting story there.
Sure. Back down at Lake Orion side, face off again, number 5. Carlo Cavallino takes it. Behind the net goes the Bulldogs and the Dragons.
I'm told that Liam is playing for his grandfather Cowboy because of his love of horses and cowboy boots. So that's, definitely an honor to him and amazing story. A lot of inspirational play out here. We got Carlo Cavateo playing for his mom. She battled melanoma since 2012. So again, another emotional meaning for these guys, and hopefully they're take it to heart when they're playing here and gives them that extra energy to dig down here the last 6 minutes of the third.
And as Coach Lee mentioned earlier, how important this game is for a cause. He said 17 years. And what was it, Mr. Smith, as far as money raised?
Overall in the fall, we're looking at a grand total of over $600,000 that's been donated. I don't know what tonight's grand total is going to Rainbow Connection, but that's a great charity for Michigan youth. Kind of they grant wishes for children of all kinds of cancers and injuries and illnesses, so they do a great job. So Rainbow Connection is who tonight's charity is for.
Absolutely. When this first got started, it was breast cancer, and so it was pink, but then eventually we went to purple, and it's obviously all cancers are important for research and trying to find a cure.
It's evolved over the last 16 years, so
absolutely.
Kudos to all of our teams that participate in a Watchdog game or a cancer game. It's not just football, not just hockey. There's many teams from all over our sports that give back to the cause.
And the Bulldogs are going to go a man down once again, as there was a penalty there.
Russell Bolin going off here.
Pretty big hit there, but I didn't see if he got his hands up there. Or was it a cross check?
Looks like they gave him an interference call.
Was it interference?
So it might have been just a tad before he touched the puck. So this is a big kill here for the Dogs. 5:25 remaining. Dogs up 1. Big penalty to kill here. Russell's hoping his line mates can bail him out here.
So we got
Joey Laporte on the draw here against Flores, I'm sorry.
That's the one strong part for the Dragons tonight is their face-offs. They probably have more wins here than the Bulldogs.
Let's hope that doesn't lead to
not at all
on the ice.
Yeah.
Dogs are killing off this penalty here. Minute 42 left in the penalty.
As they send it down to
was almost stripped there.
The Dragon zone. Haynes brings it up. Shot just goes high of the net as they try to send it back to the point. But Romeo may get a breakaway here.
Good play by Joey Laporte, using his speed to get to the outside and get that puck all the way down. He uses that speed as a difference maker, and he's probably one of the faster guys in the league. Just straight line speed. He's impeccable skater.
Absolutely, as the Bulldogs.
He's got another opportunity here.
Send it back up here. 2-on-1. Oh, just lost the puck. Send it back outside the zone as they dump it. .52 seconds to go in the penalty for Romeo as they are down a man, trying to kill off this penalty here and doing a good job so far.
They're swarming the puck carrier. They're not letting them cross that blue line. Dogs are standing up, holding the blue line there. Not letting the Dragons get past here on this penalty kill.
They're putting that wall up, but here comes a breakout by the Dragons.
Good shot to the outside.
Nice stop by Smith there from Easton Thomas. Romeo tries to get the puck out. Pressure put on, but the puck goes out of...
Cleared out of play.
Cleared out of play. So once again, WBRW is committed to providing you with the highest quality community programming, from live streaming local meetings to broadcasting high school sports, showcasing local events, activities, and business. Check WBRWTV.com for all of your on-demand programming. As the Dragons are set to have a face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Bulldogs still down a man with 12 seconds. 3:35 to go. 5-4 Bulldogs.
That was a dangerous pass there. Almost got tipped going the other way for a breakaway. Brody Meyer, Oliver Brown here at the blue line.
The Dragons
Drew
send in.
Roth to keep it to the outside.
Bulldogs desperately trying to get it out, and they do.
Here we go.
Full strength. 5-on-5. Bulldogs have the ball, puck down in Dragon territory here. They retain the puck.
Cormack over to Degenfelder. Oh, just shoots it wide.
Just
That
missed
was a
it.
good opportunity for the Dogs to take a 2-goal lead late in the game.
Dragons once again trying to break out. They just can't do it with all that pressure applied by the Bulldogs. Puck up sent to Brennan Brown. Brennan Brown checked at the blue line.
Here's a turnover. Oh, Degenfelder just going to get a handle on it. He would have been going the other way.
Here's the one of the dangerous players, Doyle, Hunter Doyle.
Yeah, as Anthony mentioned, Doyle's been all over the ice tonight for the Dogs.
Yeah, Doyle.
For the Dragons.
Doyle and number 88, Emiliano Romero. They've actually been out there quite a bit together tonight. I don't see Romero out there yet. Bulldogs trying to get this puck out.
Steal from Haynes.
Haynes has the puck, but he loses it outside the blue line.
Chased
Dragons.
down by Drew Roth. Good play to keep him out.
White to Doyle. Steal by Michalowski. Doyle takes the puck, gets hit at the Romeo blue line as Romeo tries to get this puck out. With 1:37 to go, Bulldogs up 1, but the Dragons are putting on the pressure. Bulldogs desperately trying to get this puck out.
Empty net here for the Dragons. And we got a hand pass. Play coming all the way down. Probably forced the Dragon goaltender to resume his pipes. Wondering in here if Coach Batter for the Dragons will take a timeout.
And yes, he did, as our AD, who is
The hockey coach in me, I think that's a timely timeout there. Draw something up.
not only was Cody a hockey player, but he was also a coach at, Florida State?
Florida State, yes.
Florida State.
Yep, a few years down at Florida State. Love my time down there, and but glad to be home in Michigan. Glad to be home here, right here in Romeo.
Absolutely. So we're blessed that not only have our athletic director in the booth, but a Florida State coach.
There you go.
Yeah, that must be a first. So,
Doesn't have to be a last.
no, but what do you expect here coming out of this timeout here from both teams, either team?
I'm sure Coach Batter for the Dragons is drawing up their best breakout play and communicating with his goaltender as soon as the Dragons get possession. Goalie's coming out. Get that 6 extra skater. Coach Burke for the Dogs is telling them, hey, pucks to the outside, guys. Keep your men to the outside. Nothing in the slot, nothing clean. Stick on stick. Do not let them get a clean opportunity. And if you're gonna get it out, puck's gotta go all the way down. Don't have a turnover at your blue line. Gotta get it out. So big minute 26 here for the Dogs.
Face off in Dragon territory. So when they do have the puck in their zone, Romeo, they kind of want to bring it out a little bit. They don't just want to fire it because you don't want the ice to come back down.
Yep, you don't want to just blindly ice it or shoot for the empty net, but
We'll see what
3-4
happens.
hard strides and get the puck down the ice.
Yeah, as the Bulldogs win the face-off and get a shot on net.
That's key because it keeps the Dragon netminder Kimber in the net a few seconds longer. Looks like
Absolutely.
he's looking to the bench and he's on his way.
So the Dragons are set to go up a man here as they pull the goalie with 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go. Dragons putting on the pressure. Shot from the circle.
Big
Save by Nathan Smith, and then with the tip, the Dragons tie the game with 1 seconds to go here in the third period.
It looked like Nathan had it in his glove, and it kind of just trickled out, but it was definitely a great opportunity for the Dragons, and Smith did a good opportunity, or a good chance to try to make the save, and it just deflected off his net off his glove into the net.
It was hard to tell up here, but I may have blown the whistle if I was the ref there, but you know, maybe that's a little homer inside me right now.
Go, yep.
But with 58 seconds to go,
game's still not over yet. Like you said, 58 seconds. The Dogs had a lot of great opportunities early in the game, and you know, it's been all Dragons here in the third, but let's see if we can finish out this game, and if it forces into overtime, and that's Dog territory.
I'm not going to jinx it. I was going to ask how overtime works, but let's try not to go there,
Yeah.
and if we do, then I'll turn it over to you.
You got it.
As the face-off starts here with 55 seconds to go, the Dragons bring it back into the Bulldog zone. Dragons keep putting on pressure.
Deflected off Saric's skate just wide of the net.
They cannot get it out. Brown for the Dragons keeps it in, but the Bulldogs finally get it out here.
Here comes Meyer on the outside.
Brody Meyer with the puck, trying to center it. Pass gets blocked. Net comes off. And I don't know about that.
Looked like Doyle.
Yeah.
Looked like he shoved him right in.
Doyle should have maybe got a little either roughing there or something, but got away with one.
Yep, shoved Degenfelder right into his goaltender here. So puck should stay. Oh no, they're bringing it outside. I thought the puck would have stayed in their zone because they forced the net off.
Absolutely.
Net, but they're bringing it to the outside.
Once again, though, Kimber in net for the Dragons, standing on his head now, or like I said, it would have been at least 10 to whatever they had at that time. But once again, Dragons win the face-off, bringing it into Romeo territory. Doyle with the puck. Doyle sending it to White at the point, but broken up by the Bulldogs.
Joey Laporte again using his speed, forcing that play. It's a 3-on-2, 19 seconds left. Good save by Kimber.
Kimber with the save, keeping the puck in Dragon territory. So with 17 seconds to go, 5-5 tie game, third period. Let's see what happens here. The Bulldogs need to win this draw. Definitely something they got to work on at practice next week.
I don't know if they've beaten Kimber cleanly tonight, have they? It looks like a lot of the Bulldogs' goals were, below the hash marks.
Absolutely.
Bang bang plays. So he's seeing the puck well, and
once
the Bulldogs can score off here the last 12 seconds.
Once again, the Dragons win that face-off, trying to now get it out of their zone with 6 seconds left to go.
Over here, looking to center it.
Bulldogs trying to center the puck.
One last opportunity to
and
block
just couldn't get it. But there are zeros on the clock. And the Bulldogs 5, the Lake Orion Dragons 5. And now I'm going to turn it over to the question I asked our AD a few minutes ago. How does overtime work? What are the rules here?
Sure. So after regulation, they'll play a 8-minute overtime of 5-on-5 sudden death. Some sports like soccer, you got to play the full overtime session out here, but in hockey, sudden death, 8-minute overtime period. So looking for the Dogs to capitalize early and put this one home so we can get to the jersey ceremony. I know some of our cancer survivors are already lined up, eagerly waiting to be presented the jerseys off their back tonight. So that's a great ceremony that the Bulldogs do after the game. But
absolutely,
we got 8 minutes of overtime, and hey, free hockey, right?
Yeah, you get an extra. You're getting your money's worth tonight here, whether you like it or not. But hey, it's sudden death here, or is it? Sudden death, right? 5 or 8 minutes on the clock.
8 minutes.
Sudden death. So I'm going to ask you the question I asked you earlier here. What is Romeo? It seems like they're breaking down in their defensive zone a little bit here. I don't know if that's they're running out of energy here or just what's your thoughts?
I think they got to get back to, trusting themselves, trusting in their positioning, not overcompensating, not doing someone else's job. Protect your zone on the ice. Find your man if, Coach Burke's playing a man-to-man, but, definitely defend the zone because that third period, the Dogs gave up way too many goals and the Dragons were all over them. So they got to play a little tougher in their defensive zone here.
Absolutely. And
take the opportunity in their offensive zone because they've had chances.
And once again, Bulldogs trying to get it into Dragon territory, and they do. But
Cam Lucas just had it knocked off his stick.
yeah, the Dragons are starting to put up a little wall there down in their defensive zone, which they never had earlier tonight, but they did it at the right time as they're trying to break out once again. Have the puck at center ice. That's number 4, Brendan Brown. Drops it off.
Good save by Smith. Just got it off the knob of the stick. This line's played well for the Dogs with Laporte, Cam Lucas, and Mikulovsky, so hopefully they can capitalize here for Romeo.
Easton Thomas with the puck, takes a shot, but deflected by the Romeo defenseman. Michalowski sends it up. Trying to get it out. Michalowski deep down behind the Bulldog net. Bulldogs trying to put something together here.
Cormac Young just grinding his legs and taking that puck away from 2 Dragon defenders.
As the Bulldogs had a nice cycle there.
Shot with traffic out in front.
Sent the puck to the blue line, and once again, Dragon goalie makes a save. What do you think there for the past almost 2 minutes of overtime?
It's looking good. Both teams had some chances. Both teams looking to score early in the overtime session here. So we definitely need to keep up our pressure in the offensive zone. I thought they got behind the goal line and worked that cycle around a little bit there and created opportunities from the point. So keep it up here in this next shift. Looks like they got Meyer and Cormac Young, and I believe Degenfelder out on the wing. So this line has been buzzing all night.
Let's see if they can keep the puck in here as the Dragons try to get it out, and they do. Number 16 Wedded drops it off, but the Bulldogs break it up as Cormac Young sends the puck deep down into the Dragons territory, sends it up to the point.
He does a good job of shielding the puck with his body and keeping defenders off of him. Leading to a cycle here for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. I was just about to say the Bulldogs have been cycling the puck pretty well tonight. And let's see what they do here. Bulldogs passing the puck around here.
Ooh,
shot from the
good
point.
Shot, good opportunity. Zander Lukai throwing that at the net. In overtime, everything's got to be on net, right?
Absolutely. And there's an icing right there. So, once again, what's impressed you the most tonight about the Bulldogs?
I think their resiliency here. It's been a roller coaster of a game. They were up, had a big lead. Lake Orion stormed back, tied it up, last minute of the third. So they got to show some resiliency here and shrug it off the third. And looks like they're playing much stronger here in overtime session than they did the third period. So
yeah, absolutely.
Pucks have been on net. I think they've kind of controlled most of the overtime. So let's see if it leads to a goal here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, obviously 5-2 coming back, Lake Orion coming back 5-5, it can be a little demoralizing, but the Bulldogs are not letting that get to their head. Big hit there by number 74, Liam Hicks. Bulldogs have the puck behind their net, trying to get it out, as they do.
Chipped out by Russell Bolin and going all the way back down. Dragons ice it.
And there's another ice called. And I think I'm going to know your answer, but what's impressed you the most about the Dragons?
The Dragons have definitely clawed their way back in. I think,
they just haven't given up.
3-goal deficit to start the third is a tough mountain to climb, and they have 17 minutes to do it, and they did it with, just under 50 seconds left to end the third to tie the game. So they did not give up one bit. They never thought they were out of this game, and, they're playing strong.
Bulldogs win the face-off, and the Dragon territory send the puck behind the net. Trying to pass the puck and get a shot here. With 4:10 to go in the game, we are in overtime, 5-5. Shot from the point gets broken up by the Bulldogs as the Dragons get the puck out. Romeo gets the puck at center ice, but broken up by Hicks. Hicks trying to take the puck. Sends the pass over to White. White down in the corner of the Bulldog zone. Looking for a pass, drops it off behind the net.
He's just circling the wagon, and he's looking for someone to give it to.
Jack Haynes.
On the backside. Whited. Oh, Whited was right through the crease.
Haynes with the puck.
Haynes is really impressive tonight for the Dragons.
Absolutely.
He's been all over the
ice.
And Whited scores back door.
And John Whited scored the game winner with 3:22 to go in overtime. The Lake Orion Dragons 6. Your Romeo Bulldogs 5.
Just like we were mentioning, the Dragons really showed some character and dug deep in that third period and overtime session to come back from a 3-goal deficit to score 4 unanswered goals against the Bulldogs. So kudos to the Dragons. They played hard. They did not give up 1 minute. And, it's a tough loss for the Dogs, having a 3-goal lead to start the third. So I'm sure Coach Burke will clean this up, post-game and talk with the guys and, at practice and address some of the mistakes that they had made. But, they played hard. They had their opportunities to win. So,
sure.
In the moment of defeat, it feels tough, but, I think they played well.
Absolutely. So after this handshake here, you said there's a little, tell us what happens here with, do they come on the ice or do the players go off the ice with the jersey ceremony for the Watchdog jerseys?
Yep, so the cancer survivors or who they're playing in honor of will come out right in front of the bench, and the boys literally take the jersey off their back and present it to their survivor who they're playing in honor of. So it's a great moment, and there's much more of a meaning behind this game tonight than just
the score.
Wins and loss, absolutely. So I thought the Dogs played well, and glad Lake Orion could participate in tonight's cancer game, and this is a good moment here because I think right after they do the survivors, they're going to also present the Rainbow Connection with the charity check. So
gotcha.
Donation.
And so Lake Orion remains on the ice with the Bulldogs for this presentation. Is
very
that
classy? Yeah. Very
is that
classy.
because of the Romeo connection as well? And
yeah, definitely could be, and I think they probably participate and stuff, but definitely class act over there at Lake Orion with Coach Batter. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer.
There you go.
Players and the people they have played for. We're going to start off with number 4, Levi Serra. Levi is playing this game for Harrison.
So the players here are now starting to give the jersey to their survivor.
In case you didn't hear, Levi is playing for Harrison. He's a 5-year-old and was diagnosed in February 2023. He's currently in remission.
That's always a positive.
That's a cute picture there. Harrison looks like he's a youngster, and I hope he's proud of his Levi playing in honor of him.
Next player this evening is number 5, Carlo Cavateo. Carlo is playing this evening for Mom.
Next up was Carlo playing in honor of his mom since her battle with melanoma in 2012. Carlos states that she's his biggest supporter and her strength and love for him every step of the ice.
Next up, we have number 7, Joseph Laporte. Joseph is playing for Uncle TJ.
Joey Laporte playing for Uncle TJ. Every move on the ice is dedicated to his Uncle TJ. He's a survivor of prostate cancer. He is the biggest fan on and off the ice and always supports his love of the game of hockey.
Next Bulldog is number 10, Josh Fox. Josh is playing for Graham and Gramps. And receiving
Josh Fox, number 10, playing for both grandparents today. He shared a lot of his best childhood memories with them. Although he lost his grandpa at a young age, he'll never forget the times he spent with them. His grandma is just like him, though, funny, caring, and very loving. She has been through so much the past few years, you would never notice it because she always has a smile on her face.
Our next Bulldog is number 11, Cameron Lucas. Cameron's playing for Grandma Linda. The senior Cameron's jersey is Steve Lucas.
Number 11, Cam Lucas, is playing in honor of his grandma. She had unwavering support and was evident at all of his games. She was always cheering him on. Even as she grew older and found it difficult to leave the house, she made time to be at all of his games. Number 13 was Seth Sarek, playing in honor of Ziggy, a 4-year-old diagnosed in February of 2025 with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. He's currently in treatment.
Receiving Alex's jersey this evening is Chris Mikulowski.
Number 16, Alex Mikulowski, playing in honor of his Dito. He had a hard fight with cancer, but sadly ended, passing away when Alex was 3 years old. Number 22, Alex Halloran, playing in honor of his mother, who's battling breast cancer back in 2023. She was dealing with a lot of pain during her treatment, but still took care of him and the family through all the pain.
Our next Bulldog's number 23, Russell Bolin. Russell's playing for Deschamps. Accepting Russell's jersey this evening is Kelly Bolin.
Number 23, Russell Bowling, playing in honor of Kelly Deschamps. He's the mother to his oldest son, Dean, who played on Russell's team last year, along with her 4 other children.
Xander Lukai. Xander's playing this evening for Nancy Pandora. Accepting Xander's jersey is Michael Pandora.
Number 28, Xander Lukai, playing in honor of Nancy. Nancy lost her battle to cancer in 2017. She was a kind woman who would help him anytime.
Brody Meyer. Brody's playing for Graham Jean. Accepting Brody's jersey this evening is Mike Meyer.
Number 29, Brody Meyer, playing in honor of Grandma Jean. She was very special to him and he was the first grandchild, so he got extra attention from him for the first year of his life. She cared for him when his mom went back to work, and she would always tell him how much she had meant to her.
Next Bulldog is number 37, Drew Roth. Drew's playing this evening for Emma Christensen.
Number 37, Drew Roth, playing in honor of Emma Christensen. Emma was diagnosed with a rare aggressive type of soft tissue cancer in July of 2024. She's a current senior at Romeo High School. Part of the cross-country and track team. Speaking of cross-country and track, we're joined here
She
with
was also one of our honorary captains for the football program this past season.
Number 39, Nathan Smith, playing in honor of Cindy Collier. Cindy was a long-term resident of Wyandotte, and she married Charlie Collier with their 2 sons and 4 grandchildren. She was diagnosed with melanoma after a knee injury that would not heal, and she underwent stem cell transplantation.
Jack's playing this evening for Grandma. Accepting Jack's jersey is Keith Watson.
me there. I'm looking for Jack's article. Jack was playing in honor of his grandmother. He never got to meet her, but tonight he was playing in honor of her. He heard how strong and loving she was, and he's carrying that on and off the ice.
Our next Bulldog is number 71, Michael Degenfelder.
That was 47 Cormac Young.
Accepting Michael's jersey this evening is Kathy Degenfelder.
Cormac was playing in honor of his grandmother, who had never missed a chance to be there for him. She was always cheering in the stands and smiling every time he stepped on the ice. That was Michael Degenfelder playing in front of his grandfather, who passed away in October of this past year after battling lung cancer. He was in the Army during the Vietnam War, earning multiple medals. Sal Praviti playing for Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe had a rare leukemia with no cure or no treatment, showed his uncle's true strength. What remained was a heavy feeling. It showed the strength and courage and belief of living life to its fullest.
Our next Bulldog is number 74, Liam Hicks. Liam's playing this evening for Cowboy. Accepting Liam's jersey is Kristen Hicks.
Liam is playing in honor of his grandfather, Cowboy. We kind of mentioned him in the broadcast earlier. Cowboy, the nickname Cowboy comes from his love of horses and cowboy boots. He fought leukemia bravely, passing away in 2016, also fighting in the Vietnam War. And lastly, Julian Evangelista playing in honor of his mother, celebrating his mom's 8th year as a breast cancer survivor. He's so grateful to play hockey. For watching go through breast cancer was really hard and emotional for him, but every time he steps on the ice, he thinks of her.
I take that back. We have a check presentation.
Now it looks like both teams here, Coach, I think are going to gather at center, looks like, and present the Rainbow Connection charity with the donation check.
Yeah, these are the times that it's more than just sports. People honoring each other. All the different events that we've seen with Watchdog, football, volleyball games, basketball games, hockey tonight.
On behalf of the Romeo Bulldogs and our community and all the hard work that these players and families have done, and thank you to Orion for being here. We're honored to be able to present a check for $5,900 to the Rainbow Connection.
In case you at home did not hear that, tonight's game profited $5,900 for the Rainbow Connection.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, Bulldogs. And again, thank you, Orion, for coming out and playing with us. Thank you.
Kind of like you were just mentioning, Coach, like tough loss there for the Dogs, but at this point I think they've forgotten all about it and kind of remembering what else they were playing for tonight. It wasn't just a wins and loss, but it was playing for their family members, their friends, that had to battle cancer or battle any type of cancer, and they're survivors and playing in honor of. So yeah, tonight's a meaningful night for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a classy move with Lake Orion staying on the ice and participating in the check donation, so kudos to them.
All right. It's a little signing off here. Chopper Mike Lee, Athletic Director Cody Smith.
We want to thank you again for joining us for tonight's broadcast of Romeo High School Hockey. We want to thank the crew working tonight's game, Eric, Paul, and Matt. In case you don't know them, they're top-notch guys. If you see them around town, make sure you say hello, because they're some of the friendliest guys you know.
Handsome and debonair.
Again, this is Cody Smith, Chopper Mike Lee. Earlier on the mic were Carlo Fucarelli and Anthony Gurgley. And I'm Cody Smith, and thank you for watching WBRW TV, and we'll see you around the community.
Go Dogs.
Thanks, everyone.
She'll text me at like 7:45. Can you start my car? Why don't you just put the app on your phone?
I have it actually on my phone and it doesn't work. Mine doesn't work sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take it off when it's on.
And I also think it doesn't work at the hospital. Like
Yeah, that could be